guys, hitting an area of my local park that's a little bit more wooded. Last night there was a significant frost. First good target, solid 25 on Equinox, junk ring, but appears to be fairly old. So there might be something else here. I'll see you on the next good target. Finally, I got a good signal on Equinox. I've been digging trash. It's in the back, wire, whatever. But I got a nice rim now. Looks silver. Looks larger too. Let's see. Looks like a quarter. Oh yeah. It's not an old one, but it's a quarter. Only about 3 inches down. I'm gonna look at that area a little bit more. $1964. Nice. I'll see you on the next one. Hi guys, I decided to go for a couple hours after work to relax. I got a very squeaky tone. Let's just see, about, well, 6-7 inches, and it's a dime. It's George VI dime. What's the age here? 19. Kind of can't really see very well. 38. 1938 from the looks of it. Nice. Really the first good signals I dug today. So that's good. Equinox at night. Alright, it's still pretty dark. A little cloudy day today, but it appears to be, I'm not sure if I can read the date right. It may not focus very well. I think it's 1903. Or maybe, well, it's an eddy. And it's actually only my second eddy largie. Appears to be in nice condition too. That's nice. Got a couple, 3 I think, George VI pennies. 1 weedy I think. No, I got King George V penny. First one today. Looks like a good condition on this side. 1931. Well, we'll clean the other side at home. But the date side looks okay. That's cool. Hi guys, I'm with Eric, Laurie, Chaz, and Matt, right? First time?
Yeah.
Relic Dirtyhands. I always want to say Relic Recovers for some reason.
Right.
So we're so happy to meet them. We're gonna see if we can still find something in this spot. It's been planned by us. Certain 3 rations, as I always say. So we're gonna try. Maybe a couple old pennies. There are Cosmo and Diggin Canada mic in the background. CN Tower.
The board today.
Good job.
Oh.
All right. They're all filming their videos.
They're all filming each other.
There it is.
Mikey got on board with silver. I'm still the winner of the large competition.
1940 something.
Yeah, 41.
41. Really nice.
Eric's right there.
Very nice. All right, guys, we'll see you on the next.
Well, at least we know there's some here.
Yes, there's still
How deep
some.
was that?
Like 6.5 maybe.
6.5.
All right.
Bye for now.
We'll see you when I find something now. Hey guys, we got a tiny little small silver in the hole. Piece of a bracelet, maybe it said Sally. Let's see if there it is. It's definitely silver, just by the looks. It looked for a moment, I thought I might be having an aluminium bazinga, but nice. On board with silver, fish scale size.
Yeah.
All right, 80 cents worth.
Good job.
Thanks. Let's see what Mikey dug up. Mikey?
I think it's a World War I cuff.
Oh yeah,
World War II.
I've
It has
seen
the
this
Canada,
one
yeah.
before.
I haven't seen one that small though.
I didn't dig it out. Didn't the
Darryl
Darryl
got
get
one,
one
yeah.
before?
Got that
Yeah,
permission site.
yeah. So he got that button. World War One, you think?
I think. It could be World War II, I don't know.
All right. Cool. Definitely cool find.
Yeah. I didn't see any
Back.
markings.
How did that come up? Sort of a mid,
Like a largie.
like a large, eh?
All right.
I'd take that over a largie. Yeah, that's a nice. Is it marked?
No, not.
That's thin. Wow. Hopefully the other half is nearby.
Well, I'll take a look. Could be, could not.
Yeah. Could have been hit by
Yeah.
an oar or something, and the other half got kicked away a few feet over.
I thought that was a cut piece of silver when I first saw it. Like a cut dime.
Darryl got a largie. Darryl, you want to show us the largie? That's Laurie digging there.
Digging iron.
Not for long, not for long. You want to show us the largie?
Okay. That's not allergic.
Oh, that's a largie.
Hello. Oh, that's not nice.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm allergic. Okay, that's not bad.
King George the Sixth, the fifth.
Yeah, 1911. Crusty.
I think it's 13.
Oh yeah, 13. You're right.
1913. You probably don't have that year. I don't think I have 13.
Have to give it a bake as per 92 Finder's baking method.
All right, my hand is shaking. So I got to do some digging to warm up.
Okay.
All right.
All right. See
Oh,
ya.
show us the dime. You got the dime too?
Yeah, 1939 dime.
I don't remember if I caught it on films. So you got a dime, largie. This one,
Silver plated or nickel plated.
very shiny penny. 19. I don't know it. Well, King George V.
It's a 30 something.
Cool.
In a 30.
I wonder how that's gonna come out when you clean it up.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of interesting.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's weird.
All right.
All right, we'll see you on the next.
See you on the next.
The big star.
925.
It's not too old.
Eric just got a nice ring.
Yeah, it's got your name in there, bud. 925.
Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, that's good. That's 8-9 grams for sure.
It's a nice chunker.
Yeah,
Is it 92 Finder?
yeah, it's my ring.
Let's see. Oh, nice. All right.
So now almost everybody's on board with a
With a piece of silver.
piece of silver.
Thank you.
That kind of kills it.
Laurie,
I know, it's my
your
turn.
turn.
My turn.
I got a smushed World War I button the same side.
Nice.
Yeah, I got a Newfoundland penny.
Well, guys, You already heard it from Mike. I just got my first Newfoundland penny. I touched it a little bit, but almost like nothing with my digger. It's pretty good shape too. First one ever. I can't call it a bucket lister, but I always wanted to find one of those Newfoundland coins.
Yeah, Laurie, go over it again.
So we got
Here.
Darryl
My
testing.
turn. Not over
How deep was that, Mikey?
I was saying like 7.
Around 7 inches. We got possibly a quarter. We can only see an edge. Probably older silver.
Yeah, just my sensitivity was so...
Sorry.
I tried it. It was coming up squeaky one way, 30. The other way, all I got is 19, but it showed me deep. Darryl, what were the numbers for you?
Hang on a second.
Hardly anything?
Hardly anything.
Hey guys, so Mike's got a quarter in the hole. We threw the plug down. It's an old quarter, I'm pretty sure. And we're all just going over it again now that it's still in situ.
I'm gonna get a small squeak,
So,
high squeak,
Yeah,
but small.
one way. If you go this way, it worked for me better.
How deep is that?
Too much interference with all the detectors all
Yeah.
around me.
How deep?
It said 7.
7? Oh, I didn't look at my...
All right, the suspense killing me. Mikey, dig it.
Wow.
One more time.
I would not dig that. I would not dig that.
I would probably not notice that.
Well, there was a penny above it, so that might have helped.
Oh, you had a penny above it.
Yeah, it was a George the 6th penny just above it, and I
Showing
kept
like
on
8 inches
digging.
down.
But I heard
It's
it
on
sounded
edge.
like a quarter to me.
You know what? It's on edge, isn't
It's
it?
like this. I
No,
guess.
it's
It
flat.
looks like it's like this, eh?
Well, no.
Okay, there it is.
It's like on an angle a little bit.
It might be.
Like that. It's,
What are the numbers for you?
Yeah.
38, 30, 29, 30.
Okay, let me just check quickly with mine one more time.
No, I
What is that here?
Okay, guys, we're gonna watch it.
It's like preserving the moment right now.
Yeah,
You're still
it's like
happy. You haven't
I'm
seen it yet.
I'm getting
Savoring it,
It
right?
could be anything right now. It could be a Vicky quarter. You never know.
wow. That's
That's a George.
I'm getting squeak, but it shows deep. 22,
I hit it like
occasionally 26 now. Now it jumps to 33. I would have dug it if I went really slow over it.
you might. Where's the numbers?
When you came back, didn't I give it to you?
You know what? Maybe I'm getting, see,
Yeah, right
this
there.
way, 29, but it's solid numbers when they show up.
Yeah.
They don't show up all the time, but they're solid when they show
All
up.
right.
Okay, let's do this.
All right, let's do that, Mikey.
Don't scratch it.
All right, that's already like
You're gonna see this like 4 times on YouTube, guys.
it's already a 3-minute clip for me. Now he won't be able to find it.
You gotta get a
All right.
smile, Larry. He's got this huge smile.
Hold on, I'll just get the edges.
Open the hole here. There's the edge right down there.
Don't get your fingers on it.
All right.
You can just see, I think the reef.
Oops. Sorry, Mikey.
Oh, it's a reef.
Yeah, we can see.
It's an
oh, yeah,
oldie.
it's an old one.
Let's see if it's a Vicky.
No, George the
You
5th
can
probably.
see like
Maybe
Quarter
an-
size.
Maybe an Eddie.
There it is.
Is it a quarter?
Are we nuts?
Yeah.
It's a half? No?
No.
No, quarter.
Are we?
Okay.
Oh, oh.
Year 1912.
Nice.
Nice.
Good job, Mikey. Mikey likes it.
Yeah, I like it.
Mikey likes
Awesome.
There's a smile.
Pooh. Pooh. Pooh.
it. All right. So we're having a good day
1912.
here, guys. Everybody's getting something. Eric got a sweet, fat silver ring.
Oh, there's a second.
Sweet.
Guys.
Sweet, buddy.
got a few pennies.
Hi, guys. We're in front of Radioworld'S. They have a show and tell event today. And I usually, my Saturdays are busy, but my daughter's school got canceled on account of apparently freezing rain, which we don't have yet. It's raining fairly heavy. It's my was gonna detect while she was at school, but I brought my bag of goodies for show and tell, and my daughter's here representing Team 9 to Finder with a little sticker, and that's the ring I found, right?
Yeah, here.
All right, so let's go and see. Maybe we'll make a little video inside. All right.
Yeah.
Hi everybody. I don't know, some people I know here, you may know me from YouTube as 9 to Finder. I'm also on Instagram and a little bit on Facebook as well.
Where are you from, Sebastian? Where are you from?
The accent or?
No.
The accent is Polish. I was born in Poland. I also lived in the United States for a while and came back to Toronto again. So just a short story. And if anybody's interested, I have few stickers of mine. So just come up to me. I know they're creepy, but if you like stickers, let me just show them. If you've seen my videos.
I love that baby. That's cool.
Cool.
You
This is
found
all
that.
I didn't bring it with me, but it's from 1894. If you know, a lot of our parks have been dumping grounds before. This was in a park that's hit by metal detectorists every week. Apparently the guy that logs the dog told me every weekend there's 5 guys detecting over there, and they missed a whole bunch of nice relics. Every time I dug a hole, we got a bottle or something nice. You can see the video. So I've only been detecting, I got a Fisher F4 2.5 years ago or so, a spring of 2016, just to go around on the beach. I've always wanted to detect for a while. You know, I found a cannonball when I was a young kid in Poland. Probably everybody's like jealous, you know, this size, from 1500. And anyway, so I decided to finally get the metal detector, official F4. Highly recommend. For the price, very good machine. I dig with Mike, Diggin Canada, and there was a silver chain that he went over, and I picked it up with the Fisher. So Fisher beats CTX sometimes, on occasion. Most of the times he gets away with more stuff. And recently, from Jack, Radioworld'S, I got the Equinox 800. So far, I'm happy, generally speaking. But there will be. I will need more time to figure the machine out, but it's really easy to operate. Anyway, so just I've been fairly successful because I get out every time I have, every chance I get. So even though a lot of Toronto parks are hunted out, I get a message from messages now since I've been on YouTube that, oh, where do you go? Take me with you, because I can't find anything but pennies. Well, sometimes you have to dig those too, but I wasn't gonna be here actually because my daughter had school. They canceled on account of heavy rain. I was gonna metal detect for a couple hours while she had school. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. I'm here instead, which I'm happy, but you know what I mean, everybody. So. And when you're friendly in the community, people give you stuff too. So I consider this metal detecting find a friendship. Nice. These are from my fellow Cashmole. I got a couple more from this. This I got from a guy from New England. Dan, he's on Instagram only. He wanted to find Canadian larges, and I took him to a place that some larges were found before, and he got the trifecta, so he sent me that and a whole bunch of stuff. So, anybody knows what that is? Silver hollowware. So that's one of the bigger silver pieces. I don't want to go with too many things, but maybe some more interested than people can see.
Don't worry, nobody
This is this I got from that spot as well, where there was a dam. That's a Victorian sash buckle. I did not clean it up a lot, but I kind of like the green on this one.
Yeah. Got a lot of good coins too. Nice coins.
In Toronto, actually I found one yesterday. No dingler. This is my first one. The Proto Bill. This one, I think it's actually sterling. I find this, it's significant to me because it's large, and there was the spot that was full of bottle caps, and that basically sounded on the fisher like a bottle cap. Actually, there was a bottle cap above there, and that was just under the surface. And I was at 3 days of no silver, so when I saw that, I was really happy. And I think that's a Navajo design. It's sterling, so it's a big chunk of silver.
Is it Native American?
Might be, I'm not really sure. Sometimes they mark their things sterling from, I'm not an expert, but maybe there is a jewelry expert here that can take a look at it. This I found this year, this, I think Laurie says this might be from an umbrella, piece of gold. Just something a little bit different gold. From this year as well, RAF Sweetheart badge. Tell me when to stop. I got a couple more. This is actually from less than a week ago. Enfield bullet.
Oh, wow.
My first, I thought it was a piece of junk lead, like a finial type of thing, and I just threw it in my garbage pile. But then I looked at it and I'm like, I saw something like this being dug down south. So, sorry?
Does it have the plug in the end of it too?
It has number 6 inside. It's hard to find that type of stuff down here in Toronto, at least for me. I got from the military staff, I also got this British militia button. You can't really see much, but that's 1800. And I don't remember which one was that, but you probably know. That's British.
Yeah. I'll need a magazine. Oh, okay. I'll get it later.
I make it.
It's in the menu at the restaurant. I know.
Some gold rings, which I usually don't dig so much for gold in parks. And this one's...
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
He's leaving it for you.
No, I will dig those places, but first I clean up the rest, and then I'll go. I actually, what I find with the Equinox, that I can focus with Equinox on silver, and then come back with my Fisher for change and gold. So I'll try that probably. This is from Canadian Expeditionary Forces. Probably my 3rd silver find.
No.
It's funny how some of the different finds resonate with different people differently, right? So Michael's not gonna give that one back.
He'll trade.
Pretty sure you're gonna have to fight him for it.
I don't know if I'm ready to trade this one, but the Darling badge I might. And
In BC, Michael's usually, I'll trade you.
Yeah.
thank you. And I'll finish with this one. this was near a cemetery, not on a cemetery, by the road. And I thought I'm digging a bottle cap. This was my first 1800s coin. Other than a flattened fish scale that I could barely recognize it was a Vicky. I get a lot of flattened coins in Toronto too. 1816 shilling. Yeah, I thought it was a 3 pence initially, but there's the 19, there's 5 millimeters difference. So there was nothing else there, just that. So that was full fine.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Now you gotta come back to follow there, Red.
I should have brought my whole display case to try and get it. So first, I want to thank Jack for always being there for the metal.
Yep. Take it. It's yours. 002.
What'd you get? Oh, Dad's gonna love that.
All I want to do is go metal detecting. So he took the day off and we headed out to go metal detecting. And that day I had found my George III coin. I was absolutely shocked and amazed. I think, what date is it?
Late 1700s.
Late 1700s. So I only had found one other 17 coin, which was a counterfeit Louis before. And so this is quite the special find for me because it was on my birthday and I was not expecting that at all. So it was great.
I brought one find this year. Last year I had like display cases and all sorts. I just brought one. It's kind of weird because everybody's talking about discriminating the iron and iron masking the good stuff. My best find is iron. It's a large iron too. I went to a spot where it used to be an Algonquin village, essentially, and it was a few inches down the surface. It dates from, it was a similar one was found with the maker's mark, six petal flower maker's mark, on a site from 1638 to 1650. So assuming it was made in the early 1600s, comes from Biscay, France, was sent on a ship to the New World. Basically this dates just where the first contact period meets the beginning of the fur trade era. I'm guessing it was probably, brought to Montreal and then traded to the Algonquin village. It's got the maker's mark on it. And I'll pass it around. You can see the fold marks. It's not completely clean. I've done one round of electrolysis on it. Still have to finish up and do bake it and wax it. But yeah, that's iron. That day I think I dug, between myself and Ward, we dug over 20 horseshoes. We're looking for the large iron that day because it was such a site. We know that the natives traded a lot of iron. Yes, they did have copper, silver, but I mean so much iron stuff. So
You almost lost it again last
yeah, I know. So we just dug a lot of iron that day. So I'll pass it around, and probably my best find last year.
It is your best find ever, I think. I think it's one of the biggest ones.
You're gonna be there tonight.
Hello everybody, time for a wrap-up. So this is a wrap-up of a hand I did with Relic Dirtyhands. I'm sure most of you are familiar with their channel. If not, check them out. They made me aware of their early videos. So scroll back down to their very early videos when they're digging a really great side. I'm gonna watch it tonight. Anyway, go check them out if you haven't already. On that hand, we were also with Mike Diggin Canada and Darryl Cashmo, my usual partners, and I also what happened is actually I lost power in my my phone. I think I had something on, so most of the actual silvers on this hand I have not been able to capture on video. So I also included a footage from a couple of the short hands, and the next day we went to a Radio World show and tell event. Radio World is a metal detecting and other things store in Toronto, and we enjoyed that event. Eric and Laurie with kids were there. I went with my daughter. So if you guys can, check out my daughter's channel too. It's called Camilla's Cool Stuff, and she likes to get some new subscribers. So if anyone is willing, please do that, and thank you very much. We will be posting some more videos later this year. There's gonna be some kids stuff, but there's gonna be some treasure hunting there as well that we do together. She's starting to like metal detecting, and hopefully we can find something together and put it on her videos. Anyway, back to the hand. Oh, well, let me just say, this is what my daughter won at the Radioworld event. A really great event. This is a Huntington 1978 $1 token. Says here value $10. I'm not really sure. I tried to look that one up. A couple of eBay sellers claim that it's silver. By the looks, I'm really not 100% convinced. If anyone knows, please let me know. Not that it's that important. It's still a great token, but I would like to find out. So bunch of pennies, probably 50 coppers, some zincers, some 4 here. I might be able to find 1 or 2 more in the pile. Library pennies, Monticellos, finds other than coins. This was really surprising when it came out of the ground. I saw this part in the clamp, and with this I thought it would have been a gold ring, would have been a really nice gold ring, but the minute I touched it, I knew it was light. So it's just fake jewelry. Couple usual keys right here. This I kept because it's kind of interesting. It seems like a lid off of something squished, but it has a bit of a, I don't know if I can focus very well here. Let me see on top of my hand. Yes, that's better. It has some design on it, so I wanted to figure out what that was. This piece of lead, I'm thinking it might actually be a spent musket ball, possibly. I don't know, what do you guys think? Let me know. This piece of copper, I have no idea what that was. If anybody knows, let me know as usual. I got a lot of a few strange things, I guess, that I'm not too sure about. The usual dog tags, probably part of a belt. This thing, it's stone. It's in the same. It's from the same place that I went with Laurie and Eric. But I went for a walk before, as I worked nearby, and I just pulled it out of dirt. It's kind of has a bit of a flat end. This looks like some kind of a, well, I don't know if it's a bocce ball, but some kind of a game ball made out of stone, probably old. I think it's stone, could be clay. And I found a similar one made out of stone before, actually in the same park, that was cracked. So here is a quarter for comparison. If anybody knows what that is, let me know as well. Piece from the light fixture, I believe. This was on one of the shorthands. It was just sitting on the ground. Lesney, made in Britain, or made in England. I can't read right now, but that's a cool find. This Crotal bell, only my third one. No dingler, unfortunately. It looks like somebody just cracked it open, probably just to get the dingler out, possibly. But it looks fairly old. It was sitting on the surface in the same park. What else? We got with Equinox. I'm not really. On this hand, I had my discrimination up fairly high, as there is plenty of bottle caps, pull tabs there, so I did not really want to dig them. But I'm gonna have to figure out how to get more nickel coins and Canadian clad out with Equinox. I know Eric hunted a little bit more open, and he got war nickel from, I think it was 1943, and it was I think it was ringing 1213. So just like a nickel, the silver didn't pull it up at all. Pennies. Let's go to pennies. That's one of my, this park always has provided good amount of older pennies. 28 here, small pennies. These are the King George pennies. King George VI from 1937 to 1952. I got 9 of them, and I got 11 mostly 60s and few 50s, early 60s of Young Elizabeth pennies. They ran from 53 to 64. Wheats, I got 6 wheats, and notable was 36, that's pre-war, and this 1909. I think that's only my second 1909, and this one's no VDB, no S. It's pretty crusty on this side. I'll have to clean it up. But nevertheless, it's 1909, so it's pretty old. Almost an Indian. I did get one flattened penny, probably an older one, because usually most of the flattened pennies that I ever gotten before in the city, in Toronto, were older ones. Seem to be less popular to flatten pennies later on. I guess kids had other things to do. A first one for me. It's kind of reddish, so Let's see if I can get it to focus well. Maybe I can focus here better. Not really. It's anyway, it's 1942. Let me see if I can angle it better. The other side. It has a King George VI with a crown. It's a penny from Newfoundland before they joined the Confederation from 1942, so that's a cool find. 1931 King George V penny. 1919 King George V large penny from one of my shorthands. And this is probably a find of the hand. 1903 King Edward large penny. It's in really good condition for a largie. So it's only my second King Edward. I haven't been getting a lot of King Edwards. I have more Vicky's pennies. But I'm happy to get this one because it's a great condition, and my first one it's not so. And silvers. So yeah, the first silver that I pulled on this on the hand with Eric and Laurie was the 1940. I stayed back a little bit to check out a pathway, and then walking back to a spot that we switched to, I was swinging my detector and got this 1940 penny, and it was only about an inch down. So I decided to just look around in the neighborhood, and not too long after, this one was basically sitting on top of the ground. I did not see it because it was much more dirty, but it's a 1968, so it's a 50% last year for silver in Canada. And then I got the 1961, and prior to that there was this tiny little bit of silver. I believe it's silver. I think probably silver tag that said ID from ID bracelet. It probably said Sally. That's my guess. And it's only 0.7 grams, so it's really tiny. And on the hand before that, the night hand, I did for just about an hour. Just I called it a little relaxing walk with a metal detector. At night I pulled from a spot that I hit before. 1938, not the best condition, but it's 1938. And the 1964 was from my another shorthand, where I found the 19 largie as well, and the Lesney toy. Camera does not seem to be focusing well today. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and liking, subscribing, and watching and not liking, you know, because I don't make perfect videos, so you're free to not like them. And I'm a little bit behind on making videos, so I'll probably gather everything that I found on couple hands or few hands. Most of them were kind of shorter, and I found some stuff. I ate some stuff just walking around on my lunch break. So I'll show all that on the next video. Thanks again, guys, and